Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at a really simple idea, and I won't make this video too long, but I'm going to show you how to play a few power chords in the open position. So instead of playing your power chords, let's say up the fret with a couple fingers, we're going to learn how to play them in the open position by blocking certain strings out. So a good skill to know, number one, for making your own music, but also for playing songs from bands like AC/DC, Nirvana, a whole bunch of artists that might block out certain strings to get the power chord sound. So first things first, the E minor chord down the open position, if we block out the third string, by angling our fingers so that we touch that string, we end up getting an E power chord. It's a nice and heavy one. If you crank your amp up with some distortion on that, it sounds great. All right, so that's our E power chord. Instead of E minor, it's an E5 chord. So just two notes, the E and B. So if E, B, E, then we skip the G string, go to B, E. Turn that down a bit here. So that's a really fun one to play with. And again, instead of arching our fingers like we would for the E minor chord, like that, we're gonna block that string out. So this is sort of what we, when we first start playing chords, what we're trying not to do. But in this case here, we're doing it intentionally to make a nice power chord. Right, really nice heavy sound. Now the G chord, I do it this way, middle finger on string number 6, block out the 5th string with our middle finger, and then the ring finger, so middle finger, sorry, I said on string number 6, so 3rd fret, and I'm blocking out string number 5, open D string, open G, use the ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret. You can also add the G note, on the E string. I usually just do 2 fingers, but you can add the pinky finger on the 1st string if you want. And in this case here, again, we're blocking out string number 5. And that's a G5, okay? So we have G, D, G, D, and then if you want to add a G again, G. Just 2 notes. Next chord is a D. So I'm going to use my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Ring finger, just because of muscle memory, on the 3rd fret of string number 2. And I'm going to block out string 1 by just angling the finger so that I actually don't play it. And for this one, the cool thing is the D string is the root note, and from here we go D, A, D, right? Just 2 notes. But if we play the open A string, it's a heavier version of that D power chord. So I usually do the D power chord like that. I'll block string number 6 if I need to with my thumb. So that's a D5 chord. Next one up, A5. Okay, so 2nd fret, string 4, 2nd fret, string number 3, blocking out the 2nd string. And for this one, we're going to play the A string. So A, E, A, blocking that one out, E. Just 2 notes, A and E. If you wanted to include the low E, you can, but I think it sounds a little too wonky when you add that in. Some songs will use it, but I like the sound of it, just blocking that out with my thumb. Right, so these chords sound great, like. Instead of playing like, we're just cutting out that note that makes it major or minor. All right, now C. This is probably the hardest one. 3rd fret on string number 5, the A string. 2nd fret on the D string. Open G. This is our C chord. I'm just showing you here. C note on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and open E. Right. That's usually what we do for the C chord. But because we wanted just a 2-note chord, we're going to block out the E note. So we're going to actually angle our ring finger in such a way that the 4th string is blocked out. Open G string, 1st fret on the 2nd string. And I'm blocking the 1st string with my index finger as well. So we have C, nothing, G, and then C. C, G, C. Okay, so just a C power chord. So there you go, the E power chord, E5, G5, D5, A5, and C5. All right, so we have 5 power chords. Great just to know when you want to throw those into certain songs with that nice heavy power chord feel. I think it works great. I use them all the time when I want to. So I don't use them throughout a full song. I usually just throw it in there for some nice punch. But if you have questions about this, let me know in the comments below. I do videos like this each week, so subscribe and I'll see you soon.